The Valley Co-op travels to Naperville Central for the first DVC gymnastics matchup of the season. The Valley enters off a third-place finish at the Tumble for the Troops invite on December 27th. Central hasn't competed since December 9th against Glenbard East and opened the season with a win against crosstown rivals Naperville North on December 5th. We'll start on the vault with Naperville Central's Ava Prokop. She performs a half-on, half-off and gets a score of 8.4. Now over to another Red Hawk with Alana Williams. She does well and just sticks the landing to come up with the best Red Hawk score on the vault at 8.55. Carly Finkley is running down for the Valley and she flips to an impressive score of 9.1. The crowd gets loud for the routine. Wrapping up the first event, we'll go to Ella Buchenauer, who finished second on the vault at the Tumble for the Troops invite. She twists, sticks the landing, and joins Finkley with a score of 9.1. Now over to the uneven bars with Red Hawk Anna Lovzowski, and she does a nice job getting up on the first and connecting on the transition to the top bar. After a few times around the top, the Red Hawk dismounts and gets the third best score on the bars of an 8.3. Buchenauer attacks the top bar at the start and quickly moves to the bottom with a nice transition. The Valley gymnast locks back in for another move back to the top bar and gets it. She looks to close out the routine and does well on the landing for a score of 8.7. Our final participant on the bars is Bridget Anderson of the Valley, who joins her teammate with the same type of start. She lands nicely on the bottom bar and transitions back to the top to close her routine. She holds a couple of handstands, prepares for the landing, and sticks it for the best score on the bars at 8.9. On the balance beam, we're still with Anderson of the Valley. She stays composed and connects on a couple of cartwheels. Later on in the routine, Anderson prepares for the dismount, and it's a great one. She scores a 9.2, one of the best scores of the night. Now on the bar is Jade Wolf of the Valley, who converts on a pair of back handsprings. Later on, she shows her balance and stays composed on the beam. Her exit was just like Anderson's, and she also scores a 9.2. Let's close out the evening on the floor. Central's Alana Williams runs up for her first pass and sticks a nice landing. Then she goes around a couple more times en route to Central's top score on the floor. Her 8.9 is tied for second best on the night with Buchenauer of the Valley. We'll jump into the middle of Anderson's routine for the Valley and see a couple of her passes on the floor. Her second time around looks near perfect and her teammates love it. Anderson records a 9.3, the best score from any event. The Valley finishes in first place in every event and beats Naperville Central by just over 10 points. Both teams return to DVC play on January 16th.
Individually, I think I did really well improving on bars. I had a rough week with bars, so I was really glad with my outcome. And then floor, I've been struggling with my other meets, so I was really glad to finally make a floor routine and just have fun with it, which is really exciting. And then lastly, beam, which was just super I was really scared for that, but just going on and just having fun, which is really hard for me for beam, so it was exciting just to have fun on beam and hear all my teammates cheering, which is my favorite part. And then as a team, we just got one of our highest scores seen in the last few years, so that was really exciting as a team.
So obviously, this is our first week back after winter break, so it's definitely been an adjustment. We've had a lot of intense training this week that we've been working on, but honestly, today we kind of just showed up and performed our best. We have our new season high of 129.45, which I'm very proud of for all of us. So I was a little nervous about floor because my floor hasn't been doing too well over practice, but I think I really did well in my performance. I'm proud of myself.